Character instruction. First, the string concatenation. Second, the string comparison. Third, use of format output string. And finally, part 4, how to exchange between array and string. The time of this video will be around 10 minutes, and the main course objective is to understand how the character instruction work with socket communication. The string concatenation. The principle is to splicing two strings as one. Click this command to edit the number of spliced strings you want to add, from 1 to 8 strings. Then you can drag in variable or input strings directly inside the command. It can return the spliced string, and the return value is a string variable type. Look at the example on the right. We have three variables, A, B, and C. We want the communication device to send us 3 lines with each line containing one variable. So we put 6 strings into this function and input A equals to variable A, then back to the line B equal to variable B, and then back to the next line and C equal variable C. We can see on the result value the corresponding results of the programming. String or array length. This function basically calculates the length of the variable. You can drag inside the variable, and the communication device will tell you how many entries inside this variable. Look at the example on the right. We have the first variable named B with the word hello inside. Then we have the variable C, which is an array with 6 numbers inside. Then we input inside the function A, B, C. As you can see, the result on the communication device, it gives us the length of the string by the word hello, which is 5 letters. Then it gives you the numbers inside the array, which is 6, and then the number of letters in the string A, B, C, which is 3. String comparison. The string comparison compares the value of the two strings according to the ASCII code. Drag in the variables to compare it. If string 1 equals string 2, return 0. If string 1 inferior at string 2, returns a negative value. And if string 1 is superior at string 2, return a positive value. On the example on the right, we are going to compare two strings, string 1 and string 2. Both of the variables have the same number, 1. So here the instruction is making a comparison between string 1 and string 2, and the values return 0. This instruction can be useful, for example, login or password. If you set an if condition with the string comparison equal to 0, means that the password is correct. If it's not equal to 0, means the password entered is wrong. Formatted output string. The formatted output string specifies the data as a string in a specified format. As always, click this command to edit the number of formatted data you want, from 1 to 8. Then you can input the required array separator and drag in the variables. You can also input values. The result of this command will be a string variable type. On the example on the right, you can see that the robot will put inside the variable pos L the position of the flange center pose, and in pos G the variable of the current joint position. Then we use the format output string to give us the position of the end flange and the joint. But in order to be clear, we can input inside which correspond to which value. At the end, on the result window, we can see that the position of the end flange and the position of the joint are clear. Enter a formatting string. Matches a string in a certain format and enters the matching data into specified variables. As always, click this instruction to edit it, and then you can drag in variables or directly input the values inside the holes. Look the example on the right. We have one string containing end load is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we create an array called pos for position, where we can input inside the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The instruction input format strings tells the robot to separate end load is and the 6 numbers. In this case, the robot will separate end load is and put the rest into a variable. Here, the variable is array. As you can see on the result, the robot will keep only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 containing inside the array. This instruction can be useful if, for example, you use a 2D camera and the camera sends you the data, the coordinates of the parts into a strings. Then you can use this instruction to cut the strings and put inside the variable the desired positions. Convert array into a string. This instruction simply converts the array into a certain format of a string variable. To do so, just input inside the instruction the array you want to convert, and then input the separator you want. For example, here we have an array containing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we want to turn it into a string. So we input the variable inside the instruction with A for separator. And we can see the result is now a string with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separated with an A. Convert string to array. The action is simply to turn a format string to an array variable. Just dragging the string you want to convert and a separator for the array. On the example on the right, we want to convert the string 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to a classical array variable format is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separated with commas. So here we have a string with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside, and we want to use the comma separator for the transformation. And the return value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 separated with commas. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching.